some hard time through my life. Been through some wicked time. Hey, and when I looking in the mirror, I can see myself. Been through some rough time of my life. Been through some hard time through my life. Been through some wicked time. And when I looking at the mirror, I can see myself. Just because you are, I am. Just because I am, you are. Rude boy. Hey, come on now, yo.
I came up homeless in hotels, man, them shelters, trust I felt the way. My friends would try to walk me home, I would detour another way. They needed my protection, I'd protect them, and I'd make them pay. That's how I made my little paper. I was 8 but didn't play. Never knew my father, but the streets just made me harder. Plus I had a chip on shoulder. I was young but I get older. If you cross me, I would fold just like iced coffee. I was colder. Times was wicked, got dismissive, disrespect me, and I showed you that.
I've been through some rough time in my life. Been through some hard time through my life. Been through some wicked time. Rude boy. And when I looking in the mirror, I can see myself. Been through some rough time of my life. Been through some hard time through my life. Been through some wicked time. And when I looking at the mirror, I can see myself.
My years it got crazy. Lord help you if you tried to play me. The only parent was a lady. Streets had me. She couldn't save me. Life's a movie. Life's Scorsese. Guns and drugs, everything crazy. Will I make it to 20? Maybe. Look myself in mirror daily. Where I see me going is kind of blurry. I'm just not knowing. Left for prison if that shows in my legacy will be closing. Gotta lose that grudge I'm holding. Cause my life was almost stolen. Always look at the bright side and always keep my mind open because
just because you are, I am. Just because I am, you are. Look at the bright side. Come on, just look at the bright side.
I'm trying to change my life around now. Wanna see heaven, not downtown. Devil's not a lie. Your body fine, so live righteous above ground. No matter how hard you got it, someone got it harder. Learn from other people's mistakes in life, you make it smarter. Don't let troubles you ended with make you a problem starter. Don't be quick to flip, have thicker skin like body armor. The wrong reaction, you get capping and you'll be a goner. What comes around, it goes around. That phrase we call it karma. Yeah.
Been through some rough time in my life. Been through some hard time through my life. Been through some wicked time. Easy. And when I looking in the mirror, I can see myself. Been through some rough time.
Yeah, you already know what it is. You already know what it is. It's your boy World of Rama. I am back again every Sunday. You know what I mean? I feel good to come up in here and be getting my show done on a regular basis because there was a time where I missed a few Sundays. You know what I'm saying? I was busy and doing other stuff. But, you know, I've been in here for the last couple Sundays making it happen. Shout out to everybody that's on live on Instagram, YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, and all that. You know what I mean? I was just playing the video off of my editing software on my laptop and shit. I was up dumb late because I was trying to upload the whole file to start editing it, but it was a problem. So early this morning, like around 3 in the morning, I drove to the Mac store, Apple store in Fifth Avenue in Manhattan. And I like going on late nights like that because, you know, it don't be nobody there. So you could be seen right away. If they give you one of them fucking appointments, it'll be 15 minutes away as opposed to it being an hour and change. You know what I'm saying? So I went and I wound up working it out on my own actually while I was there. Maybe I needed to just go there to get them to give me the know-how to do it, but I've actually already got it. And it was just that I had so much stuff on my computer when I started uploading or downloading shit and taking it off. You know what I'm saying? I was able to find it. So Music Buff, you was the first person to actually see that video before anybody. Them clips that I just showed, that's the video on my timeline because I'm editing it up. You know, for everybody out there listening in S Street Media Land and Grindhard TV Land, I edit videos and shit. So I shot a lot of videos myself. A lot of videos I directed. If I didn't shoot them, I directed them. I came up with the treatment. I got the locations. I got the girls. I got everything. So let me just tell y'all a couple of videos that I shot myself. I shot Go Bay Bay video by myself. Like I shot it. I got the girls. I got the location. I got the wardrobe. I wrote the song. You know what I'm saying? Blue Diaz produced it. You know. Also, I'm gonna find out tomorrow, but Kiki, the girl from Go Bebe video, she may be celebrating her birthday at the pool release party. You know what I'm saying? Her birthday is the day before, so she'll be celebrating her birthday. She gonna pull up with a bunch of her friends and stuff like that. Yeah, back that up a little bit. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? She'll be pulling up with a bunch of her friends, but she'll let me know tomorrow if she's gonna have her one of her birthday celebrations, or they might be out of town. So we'll know. We'll see. You know what I'm saying? I invited a lot of people like podcasters and radio DJs and independent podcast radio DJs and stuff like that. Those are all of the tastemakers that I want to come out and check out the EP and stuff like that. So I could I want y'all to come get on my podcast and be on my show, but I also want to go and be on y'all show and promote my records and everything that I got going on the podcast. So this is why I did it like that, where I could have a lot of the tastemakers in the game and the gatekeepers on this level to come out and have a good time and party with me for the summer. Like we do a lot of events and different shit like that, but this is like my first party. So this is not only the release party for The Link Between Volume 8, it's also going to be the release party for this Tough Time video. It's also like a 20th anniversary celebration to Grindhard TV. It's a lot of celebrations going on in there. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to my team, and that'll segue into some of the other stuff that I be talking about, because no matter how much work you put in, there's always going to be some people that don't support you. And I want everybody to know and understand that you're not focused on the people that don't support you. Focus on the people that do support you. You know what I'm saying? Focus on the people, even if you don't know them. Those are the people that you focus on. You know what I'm saying? You might want to move that back some so it don't, you know what I mean, tip over, bro. Yeah. We talking about the monitor right there for you know what I mean? We live on S Street Media on YouTube as well. We're being recorded so we can submit these shows to iHeart and Rough Ryders and all of that after. We're also live on S Street Media Studios. You're live on my Grindhard TV podcast Instagram, and we're live on what's the Media Instagram, S Street Media Instagram as well too. So we going live on a lot of different platforms, YouTube and Instagram and stuff like that. And then it'll be rebroadcasted on S Street Media, and then Rough Ryders and iHeart and Spotify and Comcast and all that other stuff. You know what I'm saying? So shout out Vaughn and Lola from Music Buff Radio. I want to get into a couple of things. You know what I'm saying? I said what I needed to say about that. You know, the video will be released then, and maybe New York Love will be finished too. That's shot by Psycho 6. You know what I mean? So he'll do it. Oh, I didn't finish telling y'all. I shot Get It In Time video. I'm trying to get it in time. I shot and edited that video. I shot and edited this video, Tough Times. I shot and edited Go Bebe. I edited all of, I don't even really want to mention him, but you know what I mean? Strong O's videos, if y'all see him wherever y'all gonna see him at, I shot and edited those videos. I shot and edited Retro and KD's videos. They was on Reggae Passion Tuesdays. Y'all could go on my page and see those videos. I directed all of my videos practically. The Queens Get the Money, I directed that. My Flowers, I directed that and got all of the locations for that. What other? Cold World, I directed that. I got the locations and the people and shit that was involved in that. Shout out to QPTV letting us use their main headquarters, the Green Room, to do that. Shout out Psycho 6 for shooting that one. Hands High, I directed that. That video was shot by my nigga KK47. He's actually the guy that shoots my expert opinions for Math Hoffa. He's the cameraman behind all of that. He shot that video for me, Hands High. I directed it. I got so many videos, I don't even know. I can't even remember every video that I got, but I got a lot. And I either directed the videos or I shot it and edited them. I shot $1 Million Smiles video booking season that he got with Cuckoo the Bag of Bones. That's out on Cuckoo's page and stuff like that. I ain't gonna front, like, for my 20th anniversary, Music Buff Radio said peace mathematics. Peace. He said peace to the gods. I do a lot, man. And sometimes I don't even really recognize and acknowledge how much I do. Get it? Do. You know what I mean? Because my shit is real. For real. I do a lot because my shit real. You heard? And I'm with the shits. But real talk, like, that was a double entendre conversation right there. You know what I'm saying? But I edit, I film, I market, merchandise, I scout. I'm actually about to be an actor in a couple of different movies. You know what I mean? Shout out to Her Way. Shout out to Lucy's. Those movies I'm about to be in. Shout out Tuesday for including me in that. And shout out Itsu, who was on the show last week. She was here with Freddie McKenzie. And that's how I got into the Her Way movie. I'm an artist. Y'all can hear the songs. Y'all know what it is. You know what I mean? This event that I'm doing with D.A.J. Johnson for the Link Between Volume 6. That's so I'm a promoter too as well. You know what I mean? Yeah, I wear many hats. Many hats, bro. Like I got mad shit I do. And I don't even be realizing this sometimes. But you know what's so crazy? You know when it's really gonna sink in? When either my podcast goes viral or one of my songs go viral. Then I'm gonna be charging for everything that I do. If you want me to come out and be a podcaster, I need to get paid. If you need me to come out and film your event, I need to get paid. If you want me to shoot a video for you, which I already get paid for, direct the video, paid for, scout models for you, paid for, promote your event, paid for, plug you with a situation, paid for. You heard? We got a lot of things going on, man, and there's no stopping us. You heard? But I want to get into some stuff now. I don't want to keep bragging about me, even though I love bigging me up. Word up. I'm lit. I want to get into some things. Let me get out of that. Get off that timeline. But I'm going to talk about some stuff. Let me see if my shit is up. Oh, you got it low. So I can't really talk about it yet because my producer stepped out. Oh, here we go. Yo, We're Kings, what's goody? Bring the volume up on the sound because I'm gonna talk about this.
12th, a filing showed up that Austin Private Wealth LLC shorted 12 million shares of Donald Trump's stock before the attempt. This is by far the biggest bet that company has placed. That's proof of their filing at the top. Nothing detrimental, thank God, happened to Trump. And then time moves along and then their filing is gone? That's suspicious. They recently came out saying this was all a big error and they never meant to short that much or bet that much against that company. And it gets more weird. Two of this company's top holdings is Vanguard and BlackRock. The kid who was about to do the attempt was in a BlackRock commercial. Someone put a massive bet against for the attempt. What I mean?
Yo, y'all need to know this, right? A company called Austin Private Wealth LLC shorted 12 million shares of DJT via a put option. The filing date is July 12th, right? Listen, these dudes was trying to do some shammy boom lammy shit. You heard? They was trying to do some, look. Austin Private Wealth released the following statement about the shorted DJT statement of incorrect filing with the SEC. The SEC filing, which showed that Austin Private Wealth shorted a large number of shares of Trump Media and Technology Group Corp. DJT was incorrect, and we immediately amended it as soon as we learned of the error. No client of APW holds or has ever held a put on DJT in the quantity initially reported. The correct holding amount was 12 contracts or 1,200 shares, not 12 million shares, as we filed in error in submitting the required reports of the second quarter of 2024. A multiplier was applied by a third-party vendor that increased the number of the shares by a multiple of 10,000 for all option contracts, not just DJT. We did not catch the error before approving the filing. We filed the report on July 12th to reflect our position on June. They lying. We amended it on July 16th. They lying. They knew that this BlackRock plant was gonna kill Trump, but they underestimated Trump turning his head at the split second and him living. So what they did was they tried to say, oh, we only did 1,200 shares, but another company did the 10,000 shares to make it 12,000. They're lying. They was down on Trump getting murdered. You know what I'm saying? Look, a company called Austin Private Wealth LLC shorted 12 million shares of DJT via a put option. The filing date is July 12th, the day before the assassination attempt. So you telling me the day before Trump gets assassinated, you wanted to get off all these shares, right? Or shorted all of these shares, 12 million shares, right? The day before he was going to get killed, right? They have around 1 billion in assets under management, and this is by far the largest put placed according to a source. The trade represents 6% of total shares and over 16% of the float of the stock, given the fact that Trump owns, excuse me, y'all. I was up early at the Apple store, like I told you, that's why I'm yawning. The float stock, given that fact that Trump owns 60% of the company. So they was banking on this motherfucker getting killed. Trump, watch your ass, my guy. Watch your ass. I know you got the whole country supporting you and everybody's down with you and everything like that. But yo, like Martin, like Malcolm, like Huey, like Pac, like a lot of motherfucking Che Rivera, a lot of motherfuckers that was for the people. Omar Gaddafi, a lot of these guys that they make as like bad guys, they were really helping the community. JFK. And it don't even matter, because once the government feel like you against their agenda and the people can love you all day, you are killed, murdered, bodied, executed, assassinated, unalived. So know that. You heard? Don't think that you are above the law, or don't think that you are above people paying attention. And even me, when I be in here talking my shit, speaking my truths about how I feel about things from the knowledge that I be accumulating from me looking up shit and studying shit and, you know, reading shit. And a lot of times Instagram tells me that a lot of my stuff that I be talking about on my page is false, and they try to ban me or block me. You know, ironically, I don't feel like my shit be false. I feel like they just don't want me putting out the truth because they know a lot of people pay attention. A lot of you guys out there, the big celebrity guys and like, you know, guys who feel like y'all on a higher level or whatever, when I be reaching out to y'all to get on my show and y'all be like declining, or y'all just say y'all gonna come and y'all don't come, my show is a lot bigger than y'all think. And people paying attention. You heard? Y'all don't be knowing all of the stuff that I get in my DMs and stuff about people saying, oh, yo, you can't promote that, or you can't do that, or how you Instagram will shadow ban me for stuff and everything like that. You said Music Buff Radio said he got security up the ass now. They can't get him. I don't know, bro, because JFK has security up the wazoo. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people have security up the wazoo, man, and it still goes down. Malcolm X has security up the wazoo. He still got bodied by his own Muslim brothers. Matter of fact, it was his security that bodied him. So you can't say that. Like, when other people got other skeletons in a closet and somebody gets to them and they be like, yo, somebody saying something, and they be like, yo, we can't deal with that. You can't do that. It ain't really nothing you could do. You know what I'm saying? The projects is talking that somebody gotta die shit. It's logic. As long as it's nobody that's in my clique. You know what I mean? Like, son, I ain't know you use Grabber. You know what I'm saying? But that's on another note. But yeah, Trump, man, be careful, man. Trump 2024. But we don't want you. Yo, you almost his body, bro. I ain't gonna hold you. You ain't turn your head on that split second. It wouldn't have been your ear. It would have been your brain matter, boy. Be careful, bro. Be careful. Like I was fixing up stuff today to come do the show because I was, thinking my guest was gonna be here, or whatever. And Math popped out and just surprised the shit out of me and startled me a little bit. I was like, oh, you know what I'm saying? You always got to be on point, man, because anything can happen. Anything. Shout out to this vodka and root beer. Got me nice and hot. So yeah, man, this Trump stuff is serious, man. Y'all gotta be careful of what y'all do. Oh, and y'all know, on another note, because I'm going on stories that I see online. Y'all know with the Go Bebe record, right? It's a part in it say raise a boy to a man and he wasn't even my baby. Yeah, I got like a whole jacket put on me. That's how the Caribbeans and everybody be talking about. You get a jacket put on you when you raise some other man's baby and you don't know it's not yours. It's called they put a jacket on you. But check this out. I was on social media and I don't know how many people saw this, but there's a guy on here. He took a DNA test after 50 years of marriage. Listen to this. You got the yeah, put that up. It's playing. Oh, it's the sound. My bad, my guy.
Oh, so ugly, and they don't look like me. I'm a real handsome dude, and these kids look like they come right off the street.
Okay, Mrs. Willis.
Yes.
I mean, y'all have been together for a long time. What is your take on it?
We've been together for over 50 years.
Wow,
been together
50 years.
You know, one time I came home, and I pulled in the front driveway, and I saw this car down the street take off, because somebody came out the back door.
It was the repairman. I told you the washing machine was broken.
The results reasons follow. First, child.
It's 3 kids.
Mr. Willis, you are not the father.
That's what I figured.
No, that's
Mrs.
no.
Willis.
That's wrong. That's wrong. That's wrong.
Second child.
That's wrong.
That's got to be. It's a mistake.
Mr. Willis, you are not the father.
You are reading someone else's file. This
So
can't be.
I have
you
a
are
mailman
reading
and
someone else's file.
a plumber. Oh,
Child 3, Mr. Willis. I pray and I hope,
Please.
but you are not the father.
Let me pause that. So this man got 3 children by this lady. They've been married for 50 years. 50 years they was married. About 30 years ago, this man seen somebody driving off, peeling away from his wife's house, or his house where his wife was at. And he's clearly old. They old, old white couple, right? So this guy's like, yo, I seen somebody leaving mad fast from the house when I pulled up all these years ago. And she was like, that was the repairman. I told you about that already. This bitch fucking him. And she's stuck with this lie all of this time and going to say, oh, that's not right. That's not right. That's somebody else's results. No, bitch, is your results. No, bitch. And then at the end, she's like, oh, please don't leave me. I love you. Was you loving him when you was fucking the milkman and the UPS man and the mailman and every other man that was there? You pinned 3 kids on this motherfucker. You know how, and he always felt this. You know, women, y'all always talk this women intuition shit, but yo, we got intuition too, you know. We got men intuition, and we don't be wrong either. So if you feel like your wife ain't fucking with you or she ain't feeling you, she ain't. If you feel like she fucking fraternizing with some niggas and entertaining a nigga or got somebody, she is. Don't think when you thinking about shit and you bring it to your spouse's attention and they be like, oh, you're bugging and that's not what it is. You're not bugging. You're right. Because the lady on this clearly said, she said, I told you that was the what she said. Let's get this shit right.
I have been wondering for a long time about whether these children, we have 3 children, whether they're mine or not, they're all so ugly.
He said they're
They don't look like me. I'm a real handsome dude, and these kids look like they come right off the street.
Okay, Mrs. Willis.
Yes.
I mean, y'all have been together for a long time. Oh, what is your take on
We've been together for over 50 years.
Wow, 50 years.
You know, one time I came home and I pulled in the front driveway and I saw this car down the street take off because somebody came out the back door.
It was the repairman. I told you the washing machine.
He said, I seen a car spin off from a guy that ran from the back of the house. She said, it was the repairman. I told you the washing machine was messed up. And she stuck with that lie for all of this time. And this bitch was lying. All of this time, she stuck with this lie, and this bitch was lying the whole time. Now this man is in there. He looked like he's about 80. They've been married for 50 years, and he got a DNA test for all 3 of his fucking kids, and none of them are his kids. You know what's fucked up about that? Is that now he don't even have a legacy anymore. He's done. Unless he go meet some young bitch and pump a few babies in this girl for his legacy and his bloodline to go on, he was shorted out of leaving a legacy because this bitch lied. See, this is what you fucking dumbass hoes don't understand. Y'all want to be out here getting dicked down by the nigga that can't provide for you and be there for you. And y'all want to be tight and close with the nigga that is the provider. But you don't understand that what you're doing is you're shorting that child out of knowing his real blood father. And you're shorting that man out of really leaving a legacy that he needs to leave. Because as men, we are the alphas in a relationship and we have to leave a legacy. Why you think with lions, and this is from God. This is not what I'm coming up with. You can watch National Geographic channel and see when they talk about lions what they do. What lions do, right? When a lion takes over a pride of female lionesses, because they're going to boink every lioness and make mad cubs to keep their bloodline going. But you know what? When lions, the king of the jungle, when they take over a pride of a bunch of female lionesses, all of the little baby cubs that they have from the other king that was there, that he defeated, he kills them. Do you know why he kills them? Because he's like, I ain't raising no other nigga kid, bitch. That's the shit the lion is on. And that's just an instinct from God. Nobody's telling the lion that. He just knows that. Those cubs ain't mine. They gotta go. And instead of him kicking them out there for them to grow up and try to and possibly be a lion that's gonna come back to try to take him out of his pride, he kills them. He snaps their little baby necks. It's facts. Like, I seen it on the channel. You know what I mean? Like, I'm just saying. So, ladies, if y'all want to call us dogs and all types of animals and all this and that, if we really had our animal instincts and really went by our animal instincts, all you chicks that got kids already by other niggas, y'all would be off limits or your kids gotta go. So all you women out there that be like, I come with a package. Not for me. Not for me. your package does not include some other man's fucking loin that I gotta raise for them to get bigger and be like, nah. And you know what's fucked up? Because us men who love women and want to be with women, we rarely can find a woman with no children. We always meet a woman with no children. Matter of fact, in every relationship that I've been in, I kind of helped raise another man's kid. So I call myself a lion and an alpha male and all that, but in all actuality, if I went by the laws of lionesses and lions, I wouldn't be an alpha male because I raise other niggas' kids. So look, my guy's laughing. Look, Vaughn over here laughing from Music Buff. But yo, it's true. If we went on a real animalistic type of vibe, I wouldn't be a lion because I'm raising other man's kids. And I know women be so compassionate and be like, oh, you're so nice and you're doing the right thing. But in the lion's world, in the eyes of God, I'm not supposed to raise no other man kid. So women, y'all should think about that. And y'all should watch National Geographic and see how these lions be snapping these little cubs' necks. Yeah, them cubs be all little cute and nice and furry, but they get killed. Ain't no lion raising no other fucking lion's cubs. I'm bitch. They be like, all you bitches, y'all all mines now, and all y'all kids that y'all had with that other nigga, dead. I didn't say it. God said it. So don't. What they say? Don't shoot the messenger. Don't shoot the messenger. I'm telling you. So with this right here, with this DNA test after 50 years, I seen somebody in this shit talking about, oh, why did you bring that up? You should have took that secret to your grave. Get the fuck out of here. I don't give a fuck when it is. He could be on his deathbed. That man need to know that them kids not his. That's something that, see, women, y'all be so pressed on trying to like make a man just settle for the bullshit that y'all say. But nah, that shit is bullshit. And that's why I'm glad after finding out that a kid that I had and was raising and financially supporting for all these years, not mine, I tested everybody. Everybody got DNA tested. So I know which kids is mine and which kids is not. And the kids that's in my video, the Tough Times video, playing me, they're really young me. They're really young me, biologically. They're young me. 99.99999.999%. I know. You know what I'm saying? So for all you women out there that'll be like, oh, how could you do that? How could you want to get a DNA test? Shut the fuck up. DNA tests should be mandatory. I don't give a fuck if it's your wife or nothing, because wives be pinning babies on niggas. Wives always got another nigga that they always missed and they wish they could have, and they gonna go fuck that nigga. That's what they do. I don't give a fuck what nobody say. I'm not candy coating shit today. This is not a candy coating today. Only thing sweet we having today is some vodka and root beer. Ain't no candy coating shit today. Cause now we talking about shit that's on my mind. You know what I mean? And yeah, of course, my son that I found that wasn't mine, was my stepson now because I was married to his mother, bitch. But you know what I mean? I still love him and everything. But biologically, he's not my child. And his daughter is biologically not my granddaughter. I'm still kind of fucked up over that shit because I started providing for her and sending money and doing everything that I need to do as a responsible, loving alpha male that takes care and provides for and protects his family. But to find out that this bitch lied to me for all of these years and even made me start believing that a next generation was mine when it wasn't, that shit is low down and dirty, and it's unacceptable and it's unforgivable to me. I know people are like, oh, you gotta forgive to move on. Fuck that bitch. And I don't care if she secretly watched these shows. Fuck you. Fuck you. For real. So looking at this DNA test thing after 50 years of marriage, and he found out, because he's an old man, clearly. You You know what I mean? This man is like in his 70s or 80s. So for him to find out that 3 kids that he always was second guessing not being his was really not his, and he's seen somebody running from the house decades earlier, which gave him a suspicious thing about his wife. And see, she probably like, I told you it was the maintenance guy. The washing machine was bad. See, what y'all bitches don't be understanding, and I'm not talking about the good women, I'm talking about y'all bitches. Y'all don't understand when another nigga come and dick you down and y'all come and let us fuck right after him, because that's what y'all do. Y'all be trying to act like that y'all so good and innocent and nothing gonna be wrong and y'all can't do shit like that and y'all never face responsibility of what y'all did. Y'all know, we know when y'all pussy is fucked out. We know when another nigga came and beat your ass up. Beat that pussy up. We know. We can feel it. We can feel it. That ass. We can. We know when another nigga, and you know what the fucked up shit about it? A lot of y'all women, y'all will let another nigga come and bust. Obviously, because if y'all pregnant and pinning babies on other niggas, y'all letting other niggas come all in y'all pussy, and then y'all letting y'all man, y'all husband, y'all other baby father or whatever come right behind these niggas and go in your pussy raw. And you thinking that we don't be feeling that or noticing that? And y'all be like, oh, it's nothing. Take no accountability for the fuck sucker shit that y'all did. And y'all got the nerve to be all on the gram talking about men ain't shit and men this and men that, men. But how many cases of you are not the father is out there? And in what planet is the man wrong in that situation? That's all woman. Mother's baby, father's maybe. So if I'm fucking with you and I'm thinking that you having my child, and you know when I go to work or I go to the store or I go wherever, or you going out on a girl's trip and you acting like you all innocent and goody two-shoes and you slurring it out and let niggas bust all in you and sucking dick and everything, then you try to come back to your man and tongue kiss him and let him fuck you and eat your pussy, and you know damn well that you let some other niggas, not one nigga, but other niggers come all in your box, shoot the club up, and you letting this nigga come right behind him and do it because you trying to hide the fact that you a hoe. It's disgusting. Disgusting. So if we fucking live like animals and lions, a lot of y'all bitches would be a dub. Your kids would be a dub too. And that's a fact. So I feel for this 80-something-year-old man that's in this shit and finding out that his kids, 3 kids ain't his. And right now he's at grandfather's age. So those kids that's not his, that he had little second guessing about, they got kids now. So he's not even really the grandfather to these kids. So his whole legacy is destroyed now. And he can't even make that back up because his younger years is behind him. So how's he going to make a legacy of himself when all these kids ain't his and them grandkids ain't his? And this girl is sitting there like, oh, please don't leave me. I love you. Bitch, you don't love nobody but your own whole ass self. And that's a fact. And I don't give a fuck who watches this right now and says, oh, I'm being vulgar and I'm saying this and I'm saying that. When I look at stuff like this on a gram, this is disgusting to me. You know why? Because it hits home to me. I raised and provided for a child for 27 years without knowing. And you know what's so crazy? This woman's other son said to me years ago that he was so happy that I was providing for him before his mother and his brother because he ate off of what I was providing and he wanted to thank me. So thank you for letting me know that, but your mom's is trifling. I'm sorry. Your mom's is trifling. And if I was really like a lion, like I claim to be, dead. But, you know, we're humans and we got more compassion and we like go through shit and we let shit slide and we forgive and all of that. So all you guys out there that married some woman that had fucking 5 kids by 5 other niggas, y'all good. Y'all so kudos and salute to y'all motherfuckers, because that shit is ridiculous. You know what I'm saying? You know what? If y'all got anything y'all want to say or have anything to say about what I said, you can call up 516-540-1684. I want to hear y'all opinions on it. You don't have to just say stuff online. You don't have to be watching. You can call up 516-540-1684. Call up and give your opinion on that, because I'm just speaking facts right now. I'm drinking my vodka and root beer, and I'm getting saucy. And you know, a drunk, what they say, a drunk tongue speaks a sober mouth, or whatever, how sober mind, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Rella Love, what's good? If you got something, aren't you at the beach? You want to say something, you could call up and say something too. You could call up and say something. That's my wife calling. I mean, on a live. She watching me. Call up and say what you want to say about niggas who raise other niggas' kids. Because you got a husband that's actually doing that too. Okay, we got a call coming in. That's what I'm talking about. Yo. What's goody, my guy?
Oh, what up, man?
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, man, I was agreeing with you on that shit. That shit is crazy right there.
Yeah, son, man. It's a lot of shit. It's a lot of bullshit going on out here. See, people be talking this shit about how men this, men that, but yo, a lot of women, first of all, women be like doing a lot because they got the pussy, right? So niggas be doing all this shit to get put. Niggas will get money for pussy. Niggas will get fresh for pussy. Niggas will get cars they can't afford. Just to
everything to get the pussy.
And just to impress the pussy, right?
Yeah.
But a nigga will do all of that to impress the pussy and then be with the pussy, right? And then they'll fuck around and be raising some other niggas' kids.
Yeah, and that shit was funny what you said about the lion shit, because, you know what I'm saying?
Yo.
If we was acting like lions, boy.
I'm telling you.
There'd be a lot of dead motherfuckers around.
I'm telling you, boy, like, they be calling us animals and we dogs and we this and we that. But if we really went off of our God instincts, all of these women that be talking that shit about, I come with a package. No, you don't. Not for me.
Nigga said, fuck that package.
Fuck that package. Fuck them kids. What's that slogan? They be saying, yo, fuck them kids.
That's what they be saying too. Fuck them kids.
Exactly. So that's what's weird to me about that we're so programmed and brainwashed to feel like, oh, we meet a woman, we got to do the right thing by her kids and all that. No, we fucking don't. We don't have to do nothing for your kids, baby. We do it out the kindness of our heart because we nice and we loving you and loving the pussy and the new fresh honeymoon phase and we accepted some other niggas' kids.
Yeah,
but
and the people that we are, you know what I'm saying? That's naturally who we are.
Human beings.
If you around, we gonna nurture who the fuck you are. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly, because we get coochie whipped. I ain't gonna hold you. Like, we meet a new girl, it's all fresh and new, and we want to be all lovey-dovey with the girl. And the kid could be a baby kid, badass nigga that we don't even really like, but we still trying to do the right thing and all of that shit. And then it turns out that the kid that we have with the girl ain't even our kid.
Yeah, that's real crazy right there.
And I'm speaking from experience. I ain't up just talking shit.
I could see why you wouldn't be
like
baby moms.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
or whatever you want to call her.
You know what I mean? Like,
you know what I'm saying? I should be off with her head.
You know what I mean? Like, for real.
Too, bro.
Like, they don't understand. Like, real lions finish you off. You heard? So
that's a fact.
Like, say for instance, if another lion tried to come into pride and boink one of the lionesses, that lion's gonna kill that other lion. That lion's killing that other lion. Like, for a lion to take over another lion's prize, he gotta defeat or kill that lion. And when he wins, he kills all of the cubs from that other lion to start his own bloodline.
He has to. That's all part of the takeover.
But that's from God.
If he don't kill them kids, takeover ain't complete.
But that's all from God. So everybody goes off the biblical terms of everything and being so godly. So then that means I ain't supposed to be raising your kids, bitch, from some other nigga. You kidding me?
Right there with that how they do that is more controlling of man. They try to control man. They don't want him to be the lion. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, yo, we talking to Vaughn from Music Buff Radio, y'all, and he's definitely understands, you know what I'm saying? He's a seasoned man. He knows what time it is. He's been around the block a few times in life, and he understands. He got five kids, you know what I'm saying? And you know all of your five is your five, right? That's your starting five.
Absolutely. You know, I do have 2 baby mamas.
Right? You know? So, yeah, so you know what I mean?
You know, sometimes they act up and they gotta go. And when they gotta go, that's it.
No, but you know what? As men, we definitely are supposed to spread our seed around to make more our legacy, you know, last longer. But we just got to know that spreading our seed around when them babies come out, that is really our seed and not somebody else's seed. That we're deceived to believe that is our seed. That can't be what it is.
Yeah.
Because honestly,
you'll know my kids though. Because all my kids look just like me.
That's a big factor too, because as you saw, I don't know if you were still on the live when I showed the clip from the Tough Time video, and I had my 2 youngest sons play, you know what I'm saying, play me, like they look just like each other, which looks like me. You feel me? So that's what that is, yo. You know what I mean? Shout out to real DJ TNT, the big 55X.
I got a daughter from one. And I got a son from the other, and they look identical. But see, if you look at my picture when I was young, I looked identical to them. So it's like, ooh.
All right, so that works for you. That's what you know. But see, in my defense, right? I thought that I had a big grown son biologically, and now I had a granddaughter. I thought I was a grandfather like 5 or 6 years ago, and I was so excited and hyped because people be all talking this shit about they worried about getting old, but as black men, the older we get, that's the more jewels that we got. You know what I'm saying? It's too many motherfuckers that die in their 20s or their teens and shit over some dumb shit. So they don't understand that when you get old and you have kids and them kids have kids, that's a whole nother generation that you are part of, that you are here to see. But if you are fooled and thinking that you are the kid's father and them kids have kids, and then you find out that you're not even the real father of them kids, biologically, like you didn't make those. That last name that you gave them was a false last name because those biologically not your kids. You didn't make those kids. That is not your bloodline going on. If you needed a kidney or something like that, it's a strong possibility that shit is not gonna match.
Yeah, that's fucked up.
You know what I'm saying? And these women be knowing when they fucking other niggas and letting them niggas come in them, and then letting and then you come in from work and you like, oh baby, let's get frisky, and they know they can't tell you no because they your wife or they with you, and they know that other nigga just dipped out or they just came from some event or some other dude's house while you was at work, and they let that nigga boss all in them, and now they letting you come behind them. That's disgusting. It's disgusting.
That's the reason why niggas like Maury made a career. You know what I'm
saying? He made billions off that.
Made a career of he is not the father.
Yeah, and that's what it says from this post that I'm talking about, the DNA test, father, 50 years of marriage, and it says in big words, you are not the father throughout the whole post. It's foul. It's fucking foul, man. And I just wanted to say what I said. I know I was a little vulgar and all of that, but fuck that. Everybody can't keep getting talked nicely. They always say, oh, it's not what you say, it's how you say it. Well, sometimes you gotta say shit reckless so people can understand the meaning of what it means.
The real is the real.
Facts. Especially when I'm a person that really went through that. I'm not just sitting here talking shit. I went through that. So I'm telling y'all, fuck that shit.
You done sugarcoated.
I ain't sugarcoating shit. Word.
Ain't no reason for you to do
but
that.
Yo, Vaughn, what's good? Like, let everybody know, like, who you are and what you got going on and stuff like that.
Man, everybody, man, name is Vaughn Belgrave, man, from Music Buff Radio. We rock on iActorsRadio.com every Thursday from 8 to 10 p.m. We check out the dopest artists area. We love to interview as well people that's doing films, people who are comedians, community activists. You know what I'm saying? We try to be on the pulse of what's going on in New York City. You know what I'm saying? That's what we do, man. We are a family show. We like for the artists that come through, we do the best that they can, and you know, if we could do anything to help them out, we'll do that too. You know what I'm saying?
And y'all just did like a barbecue too, like it was a appreciation barbecue, right?
Yeah, absolutely. You know what I'm saying? I happen to be a chef as well, so you know what I'm saying? I like to break bread with the people that you know, come through and you know, had an artist appreciation cookout, and you know, a lot of artists did come through, and we had a great time. You know what I'm saying?
Then it started raining later that night.
Yeah, you know, Mother Nature gonna do what Mother Nature do. You know
Yep,
what I'm saying?
exactly. But I still came through and got a plate.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I had a big old plate that day. So salute and thank you very much for that. I appreciate that.
You know what I'm saying? No doubt. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna have more cookouts.
Well, you know what? I got the pool party next Sunday. Grindhard TV podcast will be live from my release pool party. The Tough Time video will be debut premiered that day. You know what I'm saying? Come through. You could bring your swimming trunks and get in the water if you want to. If not, you could just chill and vibe and eat and drink and stuff like that. Any Hard Knock Life Radio TV should be doing the food and the drinks and stuff like that. I got Gemini, the Gifted One, coming through and doing a special guest performance and stuff like that, so everybody could come through and see what's up with him, and you know, possibly book him for y'all podcast and shit like that, because you know what I mean, he did his thing back in the days. He was signed to Polygram and all that. He got a couple of records out there that's big, you know what I mean?
Man, he got that heat.
You know what I mean?
He want people to know about it. You know what I'm saying? Let's go.
Yeah, so that's why this is a release party for an EP that I got out and some videos. That's why I mainly want a lot of podcasters and DJs and stuff there for that. This is the purpose of me doing that, for the tastemakers to come through and vibe out.
You know, a Music Buff Radio come through. We gonna bring through, you know, the whole podcast, and we come with the DJ, cameras, everything.
Facts. You know, y'all hear that? It's gonna be crazy. It's gonna be crazy in there. You know what I'm saying?
The comedian will be in the house as well.
Facts. Look at that. See, look, we got it's gonna be crazy. Like, and it's a nice intimate event. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not a big thing where everybody we need it so flooded with everybody and their moms. Like, I want all of the media and all of the DJs and a couple of select few family and friends to come through and chill, and that's what's gonna make it crazy, and we're gonna document it all on everybody's platform that's in the building. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I'm happy about this, and I'm more focused now on dealing with everyone intimately and just making sure that the right people is there who really supports and there. Because earlier I was talking about a lot of people that don't support shit. You know what I'm saying? And you got to give niggas the same energy they giving you. If they not supporting your shit, you don't support their shit.
Yeah, no, that's a fact. It's
that simple.
You know, it's just, you know, I just really be really busy. You know what I'm saying? And I really don't really I don't really pay too much attention to what other people do.
And you shouldn't, because you're your own platform.
I just try to pay attention to what I'm doing, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yep, and that's exactly what I do. But the people that I fucks with, that, you know what I mean, support me, I'm gonna make sure that I support them. And that's why me and you, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, so if you support me, I'm gonna support you and show you is just as much love, if not more, of, you know what I'm saying, of the same support. But motherfuckers who don't support me, motherfuckers that don't like show me love on the shit that I'm doing, why would you think? Because I ain't gonna front. I'm Grindhard TV. I've been this for 20 years. I get a lot of DMs of niggas videos, niggas events, and all this other shit. But niggas don't never support my shit. So why the fuck would you keep sending me shit thinking that I'm gonna come and support your shit if you're never supporting my shit? Ever. And I got mad shit out here. If I don't see nothing of mine on your timeline, or I don't see you on my timeline liking and sharing or commenting on my shit, but you always sending me shit of your shit, I don't give a fuck about your shit. That's a fact. That's a fact. You know how I'm gonna get in tune with your shit? Artists or whoever, hire me. Hire me to come film your shit and put your shit on my platform, or come get on my podcast, book you a session to get interviewed, hire me to shoot your video or something like that. That's how we gonna work. We gonna break bread together, and then we gonna look out for each other and show each other love. But if you ain't never got on my show, you ain't never hired me to come to your event or host or nothing, and you constantly sending me your videos and telling me about your shows, but you ain't never come and support my shit. Yo,
it shit ain't gonna get no like neither.
Yeah, like the real talk. I really wanted to finish what I was gonna say. Yo, niggas that don't support and they always sending me they shit in my DM. Fuck your shit. I'm telling you right now, fuck your shit.
Yo, and guess what else? Guess what else? They gonna be watching us.
Yeah, that's good. They could watch all day. And you know what's crazy about it is that if you constantly sending me your videos and your shows and everything like that, then clearly you look at me as somebody that can actually help promote you or push you in some kind of way. So why wouldn't you support me and just constantly send me shit? Now, I understand the bigger, higher up DJs and the higher up program directors where they all getting paid from these companies and they all out there buzzing doing their thing, because I be sending my shit to some of them too and I be getting ignored by them. So I understand what it is. Don't worry, it all comes around full circle. I realize that when I get ignored by program directors and certain bigger radio station DJs and stuff like that, or I put in paperwork to be at their event to do media and they decline me because they don't feel like that I'm big enough for their shit, I get it. I'm not important to them, right? The only way I would be important to them if I put money in their pockets. And this is why sometimes you gotta, payola is real. I don't know what people talking about, but payola is real.
It definitely is.
So if I ain't spending money,
you know how it is.
Of course it is how it is. You got to invest in yourself, and you got to have that marketing and merchandising money to really get your shit popping. That's it. Or stay active enough.
But you also got to know which things to invest in and which not to. Also.
Correct. You can't just keep spending money on everything thinking that it's going to work.
Yeah, because it's not. If it was that easy, everybody would be doing it.
Exactly. But I grind hard, so I know, and I've learned, and it's still a learning process for me. I'm still learning a lot. 20 years of grind hard, I'm still learning.
Listen. If you ain't learning, you dead.
Right.
And that's straight up. You know what I'm saying? You always got to keep on learning.
Facts. We talking to Vaughn from Music Buff Radio right now. Call in, interview real quick. He will be at the Link Between Volume 8 release pool party next week, Sunday. Grindhard TV podcast live will be going crazy with S Street Media. You know what I'm saying? Vaughn will be in there. You, Lola, the whole crew is coming.
The whole whole team is
it's gonna be crazy. Building. It's gonna be crazy. Look at that shit. Y'all hearing it right now. You know what I'm saying? Word. Yo, Vaughn, tell everybody where they can find you at. You know what I'm saying? Your Instagram and all that.
Oh, everybody can reach me at MUSIC_BUFF_RADIO.
Y'all already know.
Music Buff Radio.
That's a fact. Music_Buff_radio on Instagram. Y'all know what it is, man. Yo, Vaughn, I thank you so much for calling up and definitely speaking on that whole shit, because it's crazy out here, man, for us men, man. Like we kind of like an endangered species out this bitch.
Yeah, we are, but we ain't going nowhere.
That's a fact.
We ain't going nowhere. You know what I'm saying? We here. You know what I'm saying? And like you say, we gonna keep grinding hard.
It's a fur. As soon as I hear that shit, I go crazy off that shit. You know what I mean?
As you
Word
should.
up. Shout out, everybody, shout out Vaughn from Music Buff Radio. You know what I mean?
No doubt.
That's what it is. So what we're going to do is we're going to go into a couple songs, and then we're going to come back with more Grindhard TV podcast.
All right.
And we're going to talk about some more shit. Yo, Vaughn, thank you for calling up, my guy.
No doubt. Later on, bro.
All right, my guy. Peace.
Peace.
Yeah. So, yeah, we're going to throw a couple records on, you know what I mean? And we're going to do it like that. The Link Between Volume 8 is out right now. Next week Sunday is the release pool party. It's going to be crazy. But I'm going to go into a couple of records off the joint. And we're going to see you on it in about 10 minutes. All right? It's your boy, Roy the Rama, Grindhard. I don't know, man. Every time I come around, you always acting crazy, man. For what? Yo, I'm just here to get moving, man. You be bugging.
Every time I come around, you wanna be acting funny. Every time I come around, you wanna be acting funny. Every time I come around, you be always acting funny. Every time I come around, you be acting funny to me. To me. Yeah. Every time I come around, you wanna be acting funny. Every time I come around, you wanna be acting funny. Every time I come around, you be always acting funny. Every time I come around, you be acting funny to me. To me. Yeah. Every time I come around to pick up hole 3, you be looking at me like I'm crazy. Talking wild shit, trying to disrespect me. I'm just trying to be a father, pick up my son and leave. Let's go. Yeah. Every time I come around, you wanna be acting funny. Every time I come around, you wanna be acting funny. Every time I come around, you be always acting funny. Every time I come around, you be acting funny to me. To me. Yeah. What you mean I'm an idiot? Every time I come around, you wanna be acting funny. Every time I come around, you wanna be acting funny. Every time I come around, you be always acting funny. Every time I come around, you be acting funny to me. To me. Yeah. You always got some slick shit to say. You just wanna cause a scene and call me out my name. Make me wish I never stopped your ass on a train. So I found another word to my mother. Plus my sister used to tell me, bro, you shouldn't fuck her. But I didn't listen, wish I would've listened. This beef different when it involved children's. Now you in your feelings, cause you I'm not feeling. Child support, family court, now you always bitching when. Every time I come around, you wanna be acting funny. Every time I come around, you wanna be acting funny. Every time I come around, you be always acting funny. Every time I come around, you be acting funny to me. To me. Yeah. Every time I come around, you wanna be acting funny. Every time I come around, you wanna be acting funny. Every time I come around, you be always acting funny. Every time I come around, you be acting funny to me. To me.
All that shit you talking, miss me with that. Word. I can't just come and pick up my little man without you acting crazy or talking stupid to me. I'ma just fall back, do what I gotta do as a father. Me and you, we no more. It is what it is. I love you, son. I love you, son.
my stomping ground. Really, New York is my town. New York, New York, love New York, New York, New York, I love New York, New York, New York, we love New York. Hey,
Family from my yard with a Tulsi Mina. End up in a Kingston with a rude boy flavor. Hot up Kingston and have a chuck of a water. So me end up in a New York. Though me reach a New York, me not take no talk. Now really just no shadow after that. See a guy face, can't see him hard. And we not take check a New York. I'm on the train.
I'll be on the train line, cruising through the city at any given time.
I'm on the train.
and I'm riding on the J on my way to Jamaica. Bosses Archer wears. I'm on the train,
and we be on the grind. Only off and make come on non-stop shine.
I'm on the train.
we be at Bowen Junction. We always into something. Let's go body this next function. New York, New York, love New York, New York, New York, I love New York, New York, New York, we love New York. Hey, hey, hey. New York, New York, love New York, New York, New York, I love New York, New York, New York, we love New York. Hey, hey, hey. New York, New York, love New York, New York, New York, I love New York, New York, New York, we love New York. Hey, hey, hey.
Come on now.
Joe Boy Productions.
Been through some rough time in my life. Been through some hard time through my life. Been through some wicked time. Hey, and when I looking in the mirror, I can see myself. Been through some rough time of my life. Been through some hard time through my life. Been through some wicked time. And when I looking at the mirror, I can see myself. Just because you are, I am. Just because I am, you are. Rude boy. Hey, come on now, yo.
I came up homeless in hotels, man, them shelters, trust I felt the way. My friends would try to walk me home, I would detour another way. They needed my protection, I'd protect them and I'll make them pay. That's how I made my little paper. I was 8 but didn't play. Never knew my father, but the streets just made me harder. Plus I had a chip on shoulder. I was young but I get older. If you cross me, I would fold just like iced coffee. I was colder. Times was wicked, got explicit, disrespect me, and I showed you that.
Been through some rough time in my life. Been through some hard time through my life. Been through some wicked time. Rude boy. And when I looking in the mirror, I can see myself. Been through some rough time of my life. Been through some hard time through my life. Been through some wicked time. And when I looking at the mirror, I can see
My
myself.
teenage years, it got crazy. Lord help you if you tried to play me. My only parent was a lady. Streets had me, she couldn't save me. Life's a movie, life's Scorsese. Guns and drugs, everything crazy. Will I make it to 20? Maybe look myself in mirror daily. Where I see me going is kind of blurry. I'm just not knowing. Left for prison if that shows in my legacy. Will be closing. Gotta lose that grudge I'm holding. Cause my life was almost stolen. Always look at the bright side and always keep my mind open because
just because you are, I am. Just because I am, you are. Look at the bright side. Come on, just look at the bright side.
I'm trying to change my life around now. Wanna see heaven, not downtown. Devil's not a lie. Your body fly, so live righteous above ground. No matter how hard you got it, someone got it harder. Learn from other people's mistakes in life, you make it smarter. Don't let troubles you end it with make you a problem starter. Don't be quick to flip, have thicker skin like body armor. The wrong reaction, you get capping and you'll be a goner. What comes around, it goes around. That phrase we call it karma. Yeah.
Been through some rough time in my life. Been through some hard time through my life. Been through some wicked time. Easy. And when I looking in the mirror, I can see myself. Been through some rough time of my life. Been through some hard time through my life. Been through some wicked time. And when I looking at the mirror, I can some rough time of my life. Been through some hard time through my life. Been through some wicked time. And when I'm looking at the mirror, I can see myself. Rude boy. I'm best. Rude boy. Looking at the real survivor. Real survivor. Come on now. Yo, I'm best.
Yeah, you already know what it is. It's your boy Roy the Rhyme. I'm back. I just played y'all 3 joints off the Link Between Volume 8. That's out right now. The release party is next Sunday. Joe Boy Production Headquarters. It's in Elmar, Long Island. DM me for the address. You know what I'm saying? I will send it to you and stuff like that. I just played Acting Funny, New York Love, and Tough Times. So the only one that's not gonna have a video so far for it is Acting Funny. I gotta shoot a video for that, but Tough Times is on his way and New York Love is on his way. There's also a video for Go Baby, My Flowers, and Be Told. So it will only be 2 records, actually 1, I think. Oh, and Acting Funny and Love Power don't have no videos for them, but once I shoot videos for those 2 records, I'm gonna have a video EP of the Link Between Volume 8 because everything will have a video, so I can just promote like the video EP of it, the 7 videos. So yeah, we doing it that way and shit like that. Shout out to my man Prince. You know what I'm saying? Condolences to him. He just lost his wife and he's burying her. He just called in, but we was in the music break. So we really want to do that, but we talking about doing some stuff in Jersey. It's a big piece of land out there with a nice house on it that he's doing some shit with. And everybody that knows who Prince is, like, they know he's definitely an official OG out here doing this thing. You know what I'm saying? So my condolences to you and your family over the wife situation. You feel me? But I want to go into some more things that is going on. And I want to listen to this right here. Let's listen to this.
If you go in and you get a car loan from, let's say, a credit union, and you make 3 payments, you go into Bank of America and say, I want to refinance this loan. They will refinance it, and it will show $80,000 trade line on your personal as paid off. It will go on your corporation, and it will show that the corp has an $80,000 trade line. Now, that's gay. You can build up your credit score and start building your PayNet, because a PayNet is equipment loan, right? So you just got a car. So now you want to go and you want to do Turo, or you want to have a fleet of luxury cars. How easy would it be to walk into anywhere and get a Rolls Royce or whatever, because you've got a $80,000 or $100,000 car on your PayNet? So you rent those cars out, you get paid, you rent them out for $1,400. They rent out 20 times a month. You do the math. That's what, $30,000. It costs you about $10,000 to run it, get it cleaned up, and keep it rolling. You run out of $20,000 a month for 1 car. You can get 4 cars or for 1 pull, because you're going to hit them all at the same time. 1 pull. Boom. But you go to where? Go to Ally, right? So we have to know what we want and where to go for what we want.
Now, that's the shit that I be talking about. Like, you know what I mean? Everybody be wondering how they going to get money and stuff like that. But I know it's a lot of you artists out there, or a lot of you artist managers, or a lot of you people that just believe in an artist and y'all trying to fuck with an artist. And I know y'all got like a 730 credit score, or 750 or 800. All y'all got to do is open up an LLC with that person, or S Corp or some shit like that, and go get that business credit. It's always about using other people's money to make it happen. This is what the labels do. You think them niggas is just sitting on mad bread to give artists fucking $2 million for their shit? This shit is all loans from banks, because the label ain't nothing but a third party bank to an artist, and they taking back mad interest. They APR is super high on y'all motherfuckers. See, I've been independent my whole career, so I ain't never had to owe no fucking label, nothing. Not to say I wouldn't sign with a label, but now that I know that I could go out and get a business loan for $100,000 or $200,000, I'm my own label. I can invest in myself. I can get one of my records to go crazy and where everybody's paying me to be everywhere and slowly pay back that loan. That's how it works. And it's stuff like this on my platform that I like to put on the show because I want people to understand that, yo, it's many ways you can do things on your own. I don't want people to think that you got to work a 9 to 5 and without that 9 to 5, you can't make it. Like, yo, if you just build up your credit or bring some business partner in that has good credit and y'all form a business, and y'all go to a bank and y'all got, you know what I'm saying? Y'all open up a line of credit and get a couple of cars that y'all pay off slowly to build it up. That's what this country is all about. I don't understand. You know what I'm saying? So when people are wondering why certain artists blow up and why certain artists don't, it's because y'all not out there being business savvy and business smart. You feel me? Trump even tells y'all about how to defeat paying taxes, and he buried his fucking ex-wife in his golf courts. And now that shit is considered a cemetery. You know what I mean? Speaking of that, I just met a pastor of a church that I was supposed to go. I'm going to go next week for sure. Shout out to that pastor from the church, my boy Choir Boy. He got a new studio he's about to open up, and it's going to be in the basement of a church. And it's a lot of tax breaks you can have from dealing with, you know what I'm saying, public services and organizations and stuff like that. And you can learn from guys like that, like your neighborhood community. And since this is election season, right, all of these fucking politicians, they're going to go to churches to try to get that vote from that community. You're going to have politicians that's going to go to the churches in the white communities. And then they're gonna go to politicians in the black communities. I mean, the politicians are gonna go to churches in the black community because they're trying to get that vote for the community because they know everybody goes to church. Now, me per se, I kind of got a issue about that because back when we were young, when we were slaves, or my peoples were slaves, you know what I'm saying? They were forced to obey and do what they needed to do. See, this is more stuff that I want to post. I want to talk about this stuff too. Math, turn this up.
Then you will list yourself as the trustee, and you will name your successor trustees and your beneficiaries. Step 2 is funding your trust. Now, when you create your trust, your assets don't automatically just fall into your trust. It is up to you to make sure that those assets get transferred into the trust, or the trust is updated as the beneficiary of that asset. When you fund your trust, make sure you include your home and properties, your car, your life insurance, savings accounts, and also your business. Anything that has a monetary value can be added to your trust. And step 3, if you are a business owner, make sure you assign the interests of your business to your trust so that the trust is the owner of all of your assets. Having a trust not only ensures that your assets do not have to pass through probate in order to go to your beneficiaries, but in addition, it gives you the peace of mind of knowing that you have created a generational wealth for those that you love.
See, that right there tells you that put a trust together, form some businesses, layer them shits up, and you can make shit happen. And I don't know, but everybody should have life insurance policies. Everyone should have life insurance policies so that if somebody in your family dies, that you can bury them or cremate them. Because the cremate is about $1,800. To bury is anywhere between $5,000 and $6,000 to do a whole ceremony in the thing and stuff like that. But it's easier to cremate somebody and you can have their ashes forever. You know what I'm saying? R.I.P. to my Aunt Tony, Aunt Betty, Aunt Chrissy, Uncle Donald. I don't know what happened with my Uncle Billy, but you know what I mean? I lost a lot of aunts and uncles. Rest in peace to my cousin Michael, my cousin Ray. You know what I'm saying? I got a lot of cousins that passed away, like, you know what I'm saying? I lost a lot of family members and friends. You feel me? And I'm still here doing what I do. So R.I.P. to everybody that lost loved ones and they still trying to cope and hang on. You know what I'm saying? Word. But yo, I want to say one more thing. 50 Cent, this guy, he's always full of surprises. They're having this harmony thing out there in Louisiana because he brought a lot of land and a lot of properties out there, and he's actually just building up this whole fucking community, because I heard Louisiana was like a slum town or whatever. I don't know, I never been there, so I don't want to really bash it or say anything crazy about it, but 50 Cent brought a lot of property. He's turning that into a lot of equity and a lot of money, and they having some big event going on out there and shit like that. So salute to 50 Cent. And I also see that now, since Irv Gotti is now has a lawsuit against him from some lady said that he molested her and was raping her and taking her pussy for a whole 2 years, which is weird to me. Like, how could you allow somebody to be raping you and taking your pussy for a whole 2 years if you was not in on it? But, you know, after what Diddy was going through with Cassie, you can't really say that doesn't happen, because you see when she tried to escape, every time he would run down a fucking hallway with a towel on and rip her head to the ground and kick her and shit. So I can't say that. But 50, he's gonna do a documentary on Irv and them guys. And I don't understand, like, I know you like one of the biggest creators of content, you know what I'm saying, like out right now, but if these guys are your arch enemy, right, and you don't want to fuck with them and you have no type of respect for them, isn't putting out documentaries about these guys kind of like advertising them, or you're just gonna be biased and you're gonna make these documentaries bashing them? You know what I'm saying? Like, and I don't know, I don't see you doing stuff like that. I see you getting real writers and real editors and real, you know what I'm saying, people that fact find to get the real story and the real scoop. So that means you're going to really just put out good content about Murder Inc. when these are the guys that you dread. I don't understand like that. Maybe you want some forgiving shit. Maybe you could be like, you know what, it was a long time ago. These guys, yeah, they try to get me killed with Preem or whatever, but all these years has passed and I'm doing so much way better than these guys that I'm just going to do content on them and shit like that. So, you know what I mean? Kudos to you. But there was some cop guy that said some shit about 50 that I want to play right now. You heard?
Anybody. And I would know if he did. I had the whole music industry investigation business locked down. I knew everybody who was talking to everybody. There was no way he cooperated. An incident where he was stabbed or somebody was stabbed, maybe it was Yayo in the studio. He didn't cooperate on that. And I find it funny that the guys who say he cooperated, namely the Gotti brothers, they did more stupid things to bring heat on them and heat on everybody else, using two-way pages to communicate with people when the information is so easy to, you know, to get a hold of it. They did a lot of dumb things. And they messed with the wrong guy. You know, he came back. He's a fighter. You know, and people got to, respect that. Even if they don't like 50, right. He didn't have any cops protecting him. And if he was in with the police or whoever, I would know about it. And I'm telling you, that's like a definite no.
Right. So look, this is what the guy was saying. He was a hip hop police guy, and he said that 50 never cooperated with anyone. He's never told on anybody. So that shit that went on in the studio where his hand got stabbed or Yayo's got stabbed in the arm and all this other stuff, and they say 50 went snitched and told or whatever like that. This cop is right here validating and saying that that's not true. 50 never told on anybody. You know what I'm saying? And this I got this from 50's page, and it says, "See, the facts always come out. I wasn't raised like that. I'm not in Preem, killer rat ass Jimmy, or World's paperwork." So he's not in none of those guys' paperwork. So he's not in Preem's paperwork, he's not in Jimmy Henchman's paperwork, or he's not in World's paperwork. And World was the guy that was messing with Little Kim from LG that everybody was talking about. And they figured that I got my name from him, but I got my name totally not even knowing about World, because we kind of not too far in age, and I was living in Queens, and I got my name through the guard bodies and shit from Queens. And we, Young and World, and we was dancing for Lady of Rage and shit like that when we was out there in the streets. So I don't want anybody to think that I took my name from that guy World, and I knew nothing about him when I got my name World. You know what I'm saying? I was a young lad And so was he, because he wasn't that much older than me at all. And but 50's doing the humor harmony in Shreveport, Louisiana, that's coming up. You know what I'm saying? This nigga Zip with the Drip says in the comments what they say about Bimmy though, because niggas is saying Bimmy told. You know what I'm saying? We talked about this last week. I mean, we talked about this on the hangout about the whole situation with Bimmy. Well, we didn't really talk about him, about Champ and all of that for the Mav Hoffa show or whatever, and we didn't really go into Bimmy and what his situation is with him saying whatever he said or whatever. You know what I mean? I'm not even gonna go into all of that, but a lot of niggas ratted. But anyway, shout out to I-21 magazine. Shout out to my guy. I know him personally. He said, truth be told, the more you try to destroy someone, the bigger you make them. That's what's happening to 50. Sometimes hate fuels the success and blessings. Bullseye. I'm going to give a hand clap for that because, you know what I'm saying? Like that definitely says a lot. A lot of people be trying to like shut me down. You know what I mean? And I'm just unstoppable. You heard? I'm unstoppable. And he says, somebody said, Ryan Vason 216 says, you want us to believe a cop? You know, it don't always be positive comments on this shit. You know what I'm saying? Somebody said, or somebody was saying something, McLogistic or whatever. He obviously said something to him. He said, just like we don't take 40-year-old rappers like you serious. And McClossic said, your music is trash, bro, even on SoundCloud. Stop with your music and go have a healthy lifestyle instead of buckets, KFC every day. Fix your posture. Just now you look like a pig. Also, somebody must have went to this nigga's page. Yo, I ain't gonna front. The comments be more serious than this niggas be actually going on your page to research through your shit to bash you. They telling him that the guy looks like a pig. I'm looking at his page right now. You know what I mean? Ryan Vason. Yeah, he's a rapper. He's a little overweight or whatever, but who is it? Who is it? I'm overweight. The fuck? But I be trying to do my little exercises and shit when I can. You know what I mean? But yo, it's a lot of shit going on, man. It's a lot of shit going on. But it's, you know what, matter of fact, I want to talk about this lady. Look, I want to talk about this lady.
About this. I'm a biological woman that medically transitioned to appear like a male through synthetic hormones and surgery. I will never be a man. Nobody would help me, including the doctor that did this to me because I lost my insurance. I get infections every 3 to 4 months. I'm probably not going to live very long. We have 5 children's hospitals in the United States telling girls that they can be boys at $70,000 a pop in a surgery that has a 67% complication rate. That will kill me from infection that I can't sue on. We're butchering a generation of children because nobody's willing to talk about anything. I have 3 kids at the age that they're doing this to kids. I'm not transphobic. I love my kids, and I love... It's really sad. What do you think about this? I'm a biological woman.
All right, so this is the girl, Candace Owens, and she let some dude who's actually a woman that, you know, went and got the surgery and stuff like that, but everything is not working out perfectly. And people be dissing Candace Owens, but I just want to say, this bitch be on point with some shit. She be on point with some shit. Like it be a lot of delusional motherfuckers that be out here that be really feeling like, you know what, we're equal, and they go when they got their body done, and that they can actually be equal to me, a real man. And she be saying how they're delusional. And she's not wrong. She's not wrong. Like, if you're going to be gay, right? And I'm not telling gays how to be gay because I don't know how to be gay. I don't even know how to act gay. But if you're a man and you're going to be with a man, then you're going to be two men. If it's going to be two masculine men being together or whatever, and that's what it is. But you can't be a man that want to be with a man, but you're dealing with a tranny that looks like a woman. So it's a man that looks like a woman. You might as well fuck with a woman. I don't get it. Like that's crazy. Yo, Fred, what's goody? Jay Nix, what's up? Y'all could call up and talk to me about anything I'm talking about. 516-540-1684. Anybody that's watching right now on any platform that want to call up and say how they feel about the shit I'm talking about. 516-540-1684. Call up, say your piece. But look, back to what I was saying about the ABCDEFGs, right? There's no way that a dyke woman that's interested in women is going to get another woman that looks like a man. I don't get it. Like, and I don't really want to understand it, honestly. To be honest with you, I don't want to say make me understand because I really don't want to understand it. I just know that it's crazy and I'm not going to give you a lot of my time. I spoke on it because this is one of the things that is on my timeline because I see shit like this and I send it to myself so I could speak about it on the show. But it's mind-boggling to me, but I'm really like mind-blocked from it because honestly, I'm not really even concerned. But it's just weird to me and I want to speak about it on the show. Like, if you're a man and you're gay and you're interested in men, how could you go get a tranny that's a man trying to be a woman? So you want to be with a man, but the man got to look like a woman? I don't know. It's weird to me. And women, if you're a cute lesbian, because I've seen some cute ass lesbians, right, that could get it. And then y'all gonna go with a woman that looks like a man? Look at my face. How? Why would you want to be a lesbian that's only interested in women, but then you go be with a dyke that dresses and acts and looks like a man? And dykes, they walk around with strap-ons on all day, some of them. Because they want to always grab themselves like, you, look at this dick. I got this dick right here for you. And that shit be fake as a motherfucker. It'd be a fake old rubber prosthetic dick. And that strap-on shit be still strapped on around your butt and your waist. And you wearing that shit all day in a 93-degree ass day. Looking crazy just because you want to try to grab your little fucking plastic prosthetic dick like a real nigga. Make me understand that. Because lesbians, if you're a femme lesbian and you're feminine and you're all cute and dainty and you want to be with women, why would you be with a woman that dress and acts like a man? And then that dyke woman puts on a fake dick to fuck you with it. So then that means you really want a man. How do you want a woman if you got a woman that dresses, looks, and acts and pretends to have a dick like a man, but you don't want a man? That math ain't mathing. For real. So shout out Candace Owen because she always speaking up on shit like that. You know what I mean? Like, y'all gay people, that's y'all prerogative. Y'all do what y'all want to do. I don't like that shit being projected onto my kids and constantly promoted and popularized to my kids. No, because I don't want them to think that shit is normal because two of the same sexes cannot have a child together naturally. You know what I mean? Two lesbians got to get artificially inseminated with man's sperm. They can't fuck and do it. And two gay men, they have to adopt or get some surrogate woman to have a baby for one of them. So, like I said, with the lions, it comes from God. You can't blame me for saying it. Don't kill the messenger. Don't shoot the messenger. I'm just speaking the truth. You cannot biologically have children, same-sex marriages and same-sex relationships. It's impossible. So that comes from God. So if everybody's focusing on being righteous by God and you doing things that can't be done through God, then is it not godly? And are you violating the laws of God? Something to think about. You know what I'm saying? So that's just that. That's that topic right there. You feel me? It's one more. It's another thing that I want to show you guys. Check this out. Check this out right here. Look. I wanna play this for y'all shit before I you know what I mean? Hold up. Where the fuck did it go? It just was right here. This is something that's really, really important. Check this out.
It's a business. It's not about your freedom. It's a business. So we're sitting up begging these white men to give us rights. No, affect their money. That's why white men change stuff. Segregation ended because of the Montgomery boys boycott, because the city of Montgomery almost went bankrupt because of an 18-month boycott. These white men all of a sudden didn't change their minds. Abraham Lincoln did not free enslaved people because he felt like he needed to do this. He did it to cripple the South economically. Anytime they've done anything, it wasn't to help us because we were humans. It was to mess up another white man's money. So we don't get rights until we mess up a white man's money. That's it. And until they see us as human beings, we have to mess their money up. That's it. America was started as a business.
Hold up,
it's not about your freedom. It's a business. So we're sitting up begging these white men to give us rights. No, affect their money. That's why white men change stuff. Segregation ended because of the Montgomery boys boycott, because the city of Montgomery almost went bankrupt because of an 18-month boycott. These white men all of a sudden didn't change their minds. Abraham Lincoln did not free enslaved people because he felt like he needed to do this. He did it to cripple the South economically. Anytime they've done anything, it wasn't to help us because we were humans. It was to mess up another white man's money. So we don't get rights until we mess up a white man's money. That's it. And until they see us as human beings, we have to mess their money up. That's it.
Okay, so this is really self-explanatory. I really don't really have much to say about this one, but y'all know already what it is. Like they said, America is a corporation. You know what I'm saying? United States of America, LLC. You heard me? You heard me? So if we don't stick together, right? If we don't stick together and keep our money in our community. If y'all notice, you see how these politicians and these presidents and these rich people that's running for office, they come to the communities when they need our votes. I don't understand why y'all don't understand that. Like, our votes are important. People say, oh, I don't like the candidates, so I'm not going to vote. But they're in your neighborhood doing shit to butter you up for your vote. So obviously your vote is important. Your vote is important. You need to understand that and know that. You need to. And it's all about the money. So if we really keep our money in our community, I already know the government is going to find some kind of way to bomb, blow up, set fire, or whitewash something. We know the government is on that shit. But it's a lot of rich, well-off black people now in this day and age, in this era. We ain't slaves no more. Well, mentally we are still slaves. Some of us, a lot, yes. Everybody ain't woke and everybody ain't good with not being under the master's fucking thumb. But there's a lot of rich people with power that can actually do a lot for their community if all of the people with money in the community stuck together. And you know what's weird to me and what bothers me? Because I be all around the city. You know what I'm saying? You could catch me anywhere on any block. My city is my stomping ground. Really, New York is my town. New York, New York. I love New York. Now, with that being said, I've been to Jewish communities. I've been to Greek communities. I've been to Russian communities. I've been to Yugoslavian communities, Mexican communities. I've been to a whole bunch of different communities. And I noticed in those neighborhoods, they all have their own people owning the stores in those neighborhoods. They all have their own people owning all of the property in those neighborhoods. They all have their own people working in the establishments in these neighborhoods. The only neighborhood that you go to where you can go to the corner stores and you'll see Arabs and Chinese people and everybody else running the stores in those communities is black communities. So that should tell you something, black people, that we have to stick together and keep our wealth in our community, because everybody else is coming to our community and they're reaping the benefits off of our spending power. That's what it's all about. It's about the spending. And they all want our black dollar. They may not look at us as somebody of importance, or don't want to deal with us, or even want their daughters dating us, or want our men dating their daughters, or their our, you know what I mean, their sons to date our daughters. But if we don't keep this shit right, we ain't never gonna get right. You know what I'm saying? Somebody text me. We're at the end of the show right now. You know what I'm saying? Oh, that was Prince. You know what I'm saying? I want to say something now about my guy, and I want y'all to know about this, right? You see this hat right here? Y'all know this is the Grindhard TV podcast hat. Y'all know about this. You know what I'm saying? Even the people on the live, y'all know about this. But this hat right here, this hat is from my guy, Rumble, who has his own clothing line, and it's called Go Time, right? Y'all see this embroidery, right? All right? This is one of his clothing lines right here. Dope. It's like a fleece. What kind of material would you consider this, right? It's like a windbreaker type material. It's the short set. You know what I'm saying? The short set with the embroidery stitched in. It got the embroidery on the sleeve, Go Time. You know what I mean? Y'all see it, it's stitched in. I just want to let y'all know that I'm responsible for plugging these guys with manufacturers overseas. I know a lot of people want to get their clothing line started, and like even me, I go to like certain little outsourced people and I get my stuff done on my own, my way, but I'm now connected with overseas manufacturers. And this is some of the stuff that I plugged my guy into to get done for his line, and it's pretty dope. I ain't even gonna hold you. Matter of fact, since we here, let me try this shit on. You know what I mean? We'll put the jacket on. Let y'all see it. Like, oh, see what it's hidden for. Okay, look. These are the shorts. Y'all can see it. Got the embroidery right here. Stitched in, y'all. It's not iron on or nothing like that. This is real shit. On the back pocket. You know what I'm saying? This is a 2X right here. It's like swimming trunk material, right? But then on the jacket, they got the Go Time tag on it. Like they doing tags as well. Official shit. Got the Go Time embroidery on the arm. And got the Go Time shit right here. You feel me? And I'm gonna throw it on so y'all can see how it fit me. Yeah, see? It's like a windbreaker type jacket type shit. You feel me? I'm gonna zip it up. All right, see? This what it do. What y'all think? Know what I mean? Got the Go Time on there. Go Time right here. Even got the hat. Like, I ain't gonna front. They can have some better style hats though. You know what I mean? They gonna learn. But y'all wanna get y'all clothing line started, I could connect y'all. You heard? You know what I mean? It's the Go Time matching hat. Hold on, matter of fact, look.
Even got the Go Time socks. You feel me? It's the real official socks with the shit in them. Like it's really designed in it. You heard? It's not no fake shit. You know what I mean? So that's what that is. I just wanted to let y'all know what it is. I didn't want to go finish off the show and not let everybody know why I got this stuff hanging up there, but you know what I mean? I would have wore this here, but it's so damn hot outside, I can't really wear like a, you know what I mean? Maybe in the fall time, when it starts getting a little bit cooler, I can rock stuff like this. But while it's 89 and 90, I can't wear a suit like this outside though. So I would bake right now. But this is my guy, Go Time. And you know what I'm saying? If y'all want to get involved with this right here, hit my DMs. And this is another way of me connecting y'all to really get y'all shit done correctly, quality, and y'all really get a real line. You know what I'm saying? Even me, I was going to different little small mom and pops or people that got their own screen printer and their own embroidery machines and outsourcing and stuff like that. But this is the first example of the manufacturers that I'm connected with that you can get your stuff done with. So y'all can hit my DM or y'all can call the number 516-540-1684 and call me directly and we could work that out. You know what I'm saying? So that's what it is. Shout out to my guy Rumble and stuff like that. This is his clothing line, Go Time, and that's why I'm putting it on here and supporting and letting y'all know. Y'all will probably see me rocking this in a video or something like that going forward. But I wanted to have it on the show today because I just saw him yesterday. His shipment just came in, and I want to support my peoples, especially when I'm the one that's plugging people with the manufacturers that's getting it done. So, you know what I mean? Hit me up if y'all need some manufacturing done overseas, and this is the quality that you're gonna get. You see me rocking it. It looks crazy. Y'all know what it is. You heard? Facts. Again, don't forget, next Sunday, Grindhard TV podcast will be live from my release party. It'll be a release pool party. Music by DJ Weirdy Wolf and a couple of other special DJs. Live performances by Gemini, the Gifted One. You know what I'm saying? Food by Annie, Hard Knock Life Radio and TV. Hallway Rap TV in the building. A couple other people in the building. Of course, S Street Media in the building. Psycho 6 in the building. DAJ Johnson in the building. It's gonna be lit. It's gonna be a nice get together. It's from 12 to 8 in Elmont, Long Island. DM me for the address. And come through and rock out. All media and everybody is welcome. So when we on live next week and we doing the show live and everybody's watching it and y'all see us in a pool and y'all see it going crazy and everything like that, you know what I mean? Like, I may not be next to my phone to tell you where it's at, but if you ask me and I'm watching my live comments, I'll tell you the address and shit like that the day of and stuff like that. But yeah, pull up and just have a good time, man. You know what I mean? Even if you don't support my music or support the podcast, come out, you know what I mean? Drink, eat, swim, get on the podcast live, because everybody that'll be in there will have opportunity to be on the platform and stuff like that. And that's what we do. You know what I'm saying? And that's just what it is. You feel me? Word. But this was another day, another Grindhard TV podcast where I talked my shit. You feel me? Shout out my guy DJ Shuttle. Shout out to the movie cast Her Way. The movie Her Way. I'm going to be in that. It's a lot of shit going on, man. I don't want to keep going on and on about it, but next week, that's why I'll be. Don't forget Tuesday, Reggae Passion Tuesday. We doing our thing, Reggae Passion Tuesday, you know what I mean, at the same location where we'll have the release party next Sunday, but it's going to be in the studio part, not the pool side. And that's how we doing shit. You feel me? So let me see if there was anything else that I wanted to talk to you guys about. Just make sure y'all inquire on, go check out that EP, The Link Between Volume 8. Pull up at the release pool party. The video Tough Times and New York Love will be premiered that day. Yeah, that's just what it is. If y'all didn't see me on the Hangout on Friday, you can go to S Street Media on YouTube and watch the interview. I talked a lot of facts
about how I came up in the game and how I started doing podcasting, how I started doing Grindhard TV, and how I started rapping and everything like that. All of that story is there on the Hangout from last week. Check that out. Shout out to Get Fed Records and Style by Poverty for having me on the show for the Hangout. Appreciate you. You know what I mean? And yeah. You could also still check out that Cypher on Real Raw Radio. That Cypher's over 10,000 views now. We only like a month in. You know what I mean? We just a little over a month now, if I'm not mistaken. And it's already on 10,000 views. So shout out to everybody that's tuning into that and shit like that. You feel me? We need to go on like a little Cypher, a little promo run and promote that shit. You feel me? But yeah, it's a lot of that shit out there right now. But if anything, I'm going to see y'all next week. Remember, next week we will be live at the Link Between Volume 8 pool release party in Elmont, Long Island. We will not be in the studio doing this like we're doing it today. Next week we will be live in Elmont, Long Island, poolside, food, drinks, and all. You heard me? Shout out Rough Riders Radio, who'll be rebroadcasting the shows, Annie Hard Knock Life Roku channel, and a whole bunch of shit going on. You know what I mean? Shout out everybody that reached out to me to get in their movies and stuff like that. You feel me? So, salute. That will be the end of the show for today. Don't forget to tune in every Sunday, 4:30 to 6:30, sometimes 5 to 7. Tuesday, Reggae Passion Tuesdays from 6 to 8. And Thursdays, Rough Riders and iHeartRadio from 10 to midnight. You already know what it is. Shout out my guy Blue Diaz and Itsu. They podcast is coming soon as well. You already know it is your boy Weatherama. Grindhard TV out.